What is going on, guys? Welcome back. Commentary for you. A little different than normal. I'm going to put the comments that I've seen, just some random select ones I found over the past hour about Quarterback 1 Madden 20's new feature in the background here, because you guys are the consumer, and you may allow me to be your voice in the community, which I appreciate and respect so much. But in many ways, as the consumer, your guys' voice is more powerful than mine. So I wanted to showcase some of the thoughts that you guys had about this game. And I guess to me, part of the problem becomes when you look back, this whole generation of consoles has really been void of quality football, to the point that you've got independent games on the marketplace now that are only there because the market can bear other games. And I think a lot of people are so disappointed with the way EA has approached Madden after getting the license, and the product has not lived up to expectations. They haven't evolved as we thought they would, and I think Quarterback 1 is kind of all of that rolled into one. I mean, no one asked, that I know of, no one asked for Quarterback 1. No one asked for a game mode where football is so compartmentalized. And that's the problem, if you think about it in a nutshell. You basically have EA coming to you and saying, okay, you want college football, you want an in-depth experience. Well, we're going to take your player attributes and we're going to compartmentalize that into you going through and creating the player. And then we're going to take the college football experience, we're going to compartmentalize that into 2 games. And then we're going to take his development, we're going to compartmentalize that into the combine. And then we're going to take his personality and we're going to compartmentalize that into a coach's questionnaire. And then you're going to get drafted. And then at that point, you go into the same franchise mode that has been there for years, more than likely with a number of issues that we've continually see plague the franchise, hopefully with not the same gameplay that's been broken for the past few years behind it, and they've been able to improve upon that, but certainly that wasn't the selling point we've seen thus far, and therein lies the problem. The reality is the difference this year is going to be maybe an hour and a half to 2 hours in front of a regular franchise, and you're selling me this whole new experience that's just not there. And many people see that. If that's not enough, you force me to be a specific position that maybe I don't want to play. But that's where EA has went to. And I think it justifiably upsets a lot of consumers. Because every other game in the market seems to want to rally to the consumer's imagination and create a living world, an environment that invokes someone wanting to play it and demands someone's attention and curiosity. And with EA and Madden, we just have not gotten that year in and year out. We've gotten the latter. We've gotten shown through long shot game modes that you can't lose. You know, I want a Quarterback 1 mode where I can be a backup quarterback, where I don't get drafted and the game has to start back over, and I have a really strange suspicion that things like that will not be possible. And I think in many ways you guys do as well. Love to know your thoughts about this, as if I haven't shown them to you. Appreciate you checking it out, and you know I will be back in the week with more commentary.